Ken, it's only January the 21st, but many of us feel like it's a lot later in the season because of all these storms that we've had.
Yeah, it does feel that way. I don't know if that's the reality, though. Dr. Mel knows if that's the reality. One thing to put this in perspective, though, I was just checking with some old friends up in Syracuse. They've got more than 100 inches of snow already this season. So, you know, this is nothing.
And they're still counting.
And exactly, still adding up.
All right, the most we ever had was 115 inches of snow.
Which was when?
During the 95-96 winter. And so far, Hartford has picked up 52 inches of snow, 34 inches along the shoreline in Bridgeport.
We've been action-packed since Christmas.
Yeah, I know. For a month, we have had, like, well, we've had 6 storms, if you want to count this one. And it looks like there may be more that will be on the way. Here are some pictures of storms that have happened across the region. And we're looking at the storms that delivered a foot or more of snow across the area. And we have had some weird ones, strange ones. I mean, you know, back on the 8th of January, we had this banding of snow where just along the I-84 corridor, there was 15 inches of snow, and then you go elsewhere, there was just 2 or 3 inches of snow. What is causing all this madness?
What is causing the madness
Why
now?
is this so crazy? Well, the reason being is that we have this cold air mass that is stuck. It's stuck over Greenland. You know, Greenland's always cold, but, you know, things have a way of moving from west to east. This isn't moving. And the only thing it does is shove southward cold air that becomes very belligerent. And when it hits the warmer water off our shores, it causes one storm after another after another. It's called the North Atlantic Oscillation, and I'll tell you, sometimes it's around for a week, sometimes it's around for a month, sometimes it's around for years.
Isn't it called Life in New England?
No, not exactly.
Okay.
Let me tell you, back, you know, like in the 14th century, the 15th century, way back then, we called it the Little Ice Age. And there was a reason for it, and that was because this circulation wouldn't go away.
Let's get it out of here.
Yeah.
Let's get it out of here.
There was
Back then, they didn't have plows like that and snow blowers.
No, listen to this. In 1816, it was so bad that, I mean, even the summer was cold and wet, that the Shelleys, you know, they were with their friends and they had nothing to do. So they said, what are we going to do with all our time? So why don't we write ghost stories? And so Mary Shelley, in 1816, penned Frankenstein.
And now you know.
There you go.
See? You can,
do in your spare
some
time.
good comes out of the bad weather. Dr. Mel, thank you. We'll check in with you throughout the morning
And
here.
the NAO isn't the only factor here.
So there's more.
There's more, and I'm going to tell you about it and how it's going to affect our weather in terms of cold temperatures in the days ahead.
Maybe worse. All right. Thank you, Dr. Mel.
It's like the, but wait, there's more.
Yeah, exactly.